Not only that, it gives you the extra protection. So we got that.
Today, we're going to bring an LED head mount. This is good. Actually, it has magnifying glasses, so you can actually fix, repair any kind of small miniature repairs that you have to do. Either you're going to work on a jewelry, if you're going to work on watches, or if you're also going to be soldering small devices, or if you have to put your hands in something that you're not able to see and verify it, this is actually a pretty good device. So we're going to open it up and see what you get when you get something like this. So let's go ahead and do that. And just to let you guys know, the vendor was kind enough to send this out for us for review. So let's go ahead and take a look. What you get the actual instructions in here, how to set this whole thing together, because there is multiple devices that you have to attach to this thing. So we're going to take a look at it in a bit. So what you get is you actually get the head mount. All right, and this one has two LED lights in front of it, and then of course there's two different types of actual mounts that you're going to require if you have the extra magnification that you need to require, of course. And this is adjustable. This is actually a rail that slides left to right. This is for your actual nose, where it rests in your nose device. It's like having glasses pretty much. You just rest this device, and then of course the strap. The strap is flexible, and you have extra ability to actually expand it or shorten the actual tie. Of course, in the back here, this is actually rubber base, so it can sit right behind your back, your skull. Now, they give you a set a magnifying glass. These are three oval magnification that glass that you give you. So we're gonna put that in the side. Then of course they give you the flat ones, all right? And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different individuals. So if you have to need extra magnification, you just add two of them, and maximum of two locations. But these are different types that we're gonna take a look at it. So let's go ahead and put it together and see how it looks. All right, before you start, this is not chargeable. This is actually battery based, so there's actually a plastic in the back that you have to remove, and there's for three batteries, AAA batteries that you need to set up first. All right, so that's one thing that is important. You have to make sure you have enough battery on this before you actually start the process. So let's go put it back together, and then it doesn't slide or anything. It just pretty much goes over the actual plastic, and that's pretty much how it wraps up. So we're gonna take a look at some of the stuff. And in the magnification glasses, it's very simple. If you guys notice, there's a 5x magnifying, and there's a 8x, and then there's a 20x, all right? So the 5x could be simple, mounted into any of these module systems that you have in here, and you actually just click it in there, and that's pretty much how you set it up. So let's go and click it in there. That's one. And if you need the second one, you could add the second one in there. But the way it works, let's go ahead and put it in our heads. Put it into your eye and in magnifying anything that you need to read it. So even if you're reading a book and you're not able to see it, you could adjust it to the length that you want. And like I said, this thing rotates anywhere direction, because to adjust it's not that hard. There's a rotating and a locking mechanism in here. And of course, when you're reading something or you have to magnifying something very small and it's not legible, then you might need an extra magnification. All right. And this is a lot of jewelries, a lot of jewelers, and a lot of people that are actually fixing watches use these devices for their help to, so they won't restrain their eye or they have issues on viewing small little areas that they need to access. So let's go ahead and set up a second one, and you have two of them in there. So these are the dominant, right? I'm gonna put it on, and you got to make sure you adjust it very well. And this is actually pretty good. It's really detailed. It's really good detail. So I'm able to see some of the stuff like really up close, and I'm able to work with something really fine print. I can actually see some of the stuff like it's really small. And you get the instructions they tell you here, and they go up to 35 to 75 millimeters, all right, on the distance. So right now we're gonna grab the first two of them, the first one on the top and then the back one in the back. So there you go. And then we have two of them in there. They're parallel to each other. And then you're gonna have to adjust these pretty good to your eyes. And the way it works, they're off by a lot. So what you got to do is got to move them to where you want to see. If you just want to use one eye, you can, but if you're going to use both, something really good that we're going to use for our actual soldering devices that we need to get into, maybe fixing of a watch or anything like that. And of course, you could remove these and change them out for any of the magnification that you require. The sharper you want, the back you have to get, right? The closer you want to get to, it's always in the back. All right, very important. If you misplace the actual lens, there is an actual name in here. It tells you right there. It says 1X in there. And in the actual tray, if you guys can see, the tray gives you 1X.
All right, we're gonna solder this thing here, and I want to take a look at it, but there it is. I can see it. So we're gonna go ahead and click this out of the way. There's one, two. Let's solder this part here first. You can see this very well. Put some solder in there. Then we're going to put some solder in this thing device here. If you guys can see it. Using this very precise tool. Go. Perfect blob right there, if you guys can see the solder. Now we're going to solder the actual piece into this device here. I'm going to put some solder in there too. Prep situation there. That's perfect. So we got it married, and using this, use a little handy tool. This actually comes in handy. You don't really have to use this focus in. You could actually add 2 or 3, which is great, but it helps out a lot, and I don't have to use my actual glasses to actually set this up. So it's been working very well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful. And I hope you hit the like and subscribe.